guys, welcome back to my channel, Chelsea So Random, and today we're talking about some black authors that I found through recommendations from other channels and things I've stumbled upon as well. So let's get into the video. Okay, so first we're going to talk about some books that I've wrapped up that were bomb. Okay, I know I told y'all that I was reading Honey and Spice and I finished it. Bolu Babalola. When I tell you, this book is 5 stars. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Yo, I can't even express how good this book is. When I tell you, she is the type of author that will feel like you are the character. You are pulled in so fast through emotions, through conversations, through feelings. I said emotions, feelings twice. Y'all, she did her thing. Okay, side note, you'll hear my son in the background. Y'all, he's playing in his ball pit right outside my door. Sorry. Okay, this book, trust me. And when I say it, like this is her her debut book, I believe. She has another piece of work called Love in Color, but it's like a novel. This is her first debut novel, I want to say. Y'all, I was like, ma'am, where are the rest of your books? Because the way she writes, y'all, 5 out of 5. And I'm not over exaggerating. I promise you. Read this book. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to say too much. But the main character, Kiki, do you love me? Kiki, and the male lead, which is, what's his name? Malachi. Talk about book boyfriend? Malachi. The name alone gonna demand your attention, y'all. This is a good book. If I can describe the feelings I got, it was so relatable. And I think particularly for me, it was relatable because of the kind of personality type that I have. Me and Kiki are very similar. And I don't know, that's probably why I really gravitated or I really enjoyed the book. But Kiki and I have the same kind of personality. And it resonated so deep with me that this book like blew my mind. So for all girls and women like me who are looking for relatability, I would highly suggest y'all read this book. I think you'll find something of yourself in this book. Different character types, different emotions, different perspective. You're gonna find yourself a little bit in this book, and I suggest y'all it's a 5-star read, y'all. I already know I mentioned before I let go, I've read this. I think it was in March. I've already reviewed this, but I still want to put Kennedy Ryan's name out here for diverse reads. She writes phenomenally as well. She also captures that emotion of the characters, and you will find yourself again in certain pieces of yourself in certain characters. So another diverse author to read from is Kennedy Ryan. And y'all knew it was gonna happen. Now, Natasha Bishop's Only for the Weak. Y'all know I already reviewed this, but I still have to put her name on the list because she's definitely a great writer as well. I want to say I gave this a 4. Y'all, rewind back to my old video, but I think I gave this a 4. She definitely needs to be on, which I'm not covering her name. She definitely needs to be on y'all list. I'm not going to read the synopsis of this. I'm pretty sure I've already did that in other videos, but I want to put that out there. Now, I want to also get into some books I just finished, which was, you already know, was Honey and Spices recently. And I go on my app. It's something called Libby app. It's a neighborhood library app where you can get books and ebooks and audiobooks for free. And I wanted to show you guys, it'll pop up here of the title or the picture of the book I've been reading. So something I just finished was Mickey Chambers Shakes It Up by Cherish Reed. So she's another diverse author, Cherish Reed. And that was very good. It was a very mature book, but I will give a synopsis of this book because I haven't mentioned this book before. So it says, total opposites, totally irresistible. Mickey Chambers is an expert at analyzing modern literature, but when it comes to figuring her But when it comes to figuring her own story, she's feeling a little lost. A 33 small, well, a 33, oh my gosh, y'all. At 33, she's an adjunct instructor with a meager summer class schedule and too many medical bills. I'm going to trail off there. Diego is worried he's running his late wife's bar into the ground. Add the pressure off returning to college part-time at 42, and it's no wonder he's making rash decisions. Now, I read the synopsis or the summary in a certain kind of way so you can kind of get a feel of the book. I didn't read the whole thing. I give this book, it's hard, between a 3.8 and a 4. Because it depends on what kind of story that's being told. It's a very particular story. And I think it's new in a way that how she tells it, how she reports it. And it's definitely for a mature audience. If you're looking for something sweet and fluffy, it hits that mark, but it goes a little bit deeper because it does pinpoint Diego is a widower. A widow? Does that term really apply to men? I think so. And Mickey Chambers is, of course, she's a woman of color. She's, melanated, of course. And she's also a plus size woman, which they do stress that in the book, which I love. I love a good, I love size differences in romances as well, because that matters to people as well, because that's also a relatable topic, right? Not everybody's the same size. And I like how Cherish Reed definitely explores that in this book. So I'll give it between 3.8 and a 4, and I definitely recommend her. Mickey Chambers Shakes It Up is the title of the book. Okay, let's get a look, y'all. Y'all see that? The Glow. Okay. All right. So the next book that I have read, past tense, that I totally somehow missed at some point. Y'all, it's Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. So Talia Hibbert. The book will be right here. This book, it was like getting a side hook in the face, because it was one of my first books when I started discovering Black authors, that I was like, ooh. The story, mind you, the story wasn't extraordinary, but I do like a banter type relationship. I'm heavy on the banter trope, where the banter is phenomenal. It's a little sassy, it's a little crass, it's a little, cutting. I'm a heavy fan of that, and she delivered. It was now. It's British. It's a British themed romance. They're British, and certain things slip past me because I'm an American, and certain things they say in phrases, I had to be like, hold on, let me pause, let me research real quick, because it didn't click. But once it did, I was like, ha ha ha. Insert laugh here. It was funny. So I really do appreciate the dynamic of that book. I'm going to read a little scenario of that because I haven't told you guys about that one. I'm going to read you a little synopsis about that. Okay. Chloe Brown is a chronically ill computer geek with a goal, a plan, and a list. After almost but not quite dying, she's come up with 7 directives to help her get a life. And she's already completed the first. Finally moving out of her glamorous family mansion, the next item. Oh, the next items? Question mark, y'all. I'm sorry. Enjoy a drunken night out, ride a motorcycle, go camping, have meaningless but thoroughly enjoyable sex, travel the world with nothing but hand luggage, and do something bad. Redford Red Morgan is a handyman with tattoos, a motorcycle, and more sex appeal than 10,000 Hollywood heartthrobs. He's also an artist who paints at night and hides his work in the light of day, which Chloe knows because she spies on him occasionally, just the tiniest bit. Okay, I'm going to leave that there because I want to kind of read more. I'm going to leave that there. I laughed a couple of times out loud. This was also an audiobook that I enjoyed. So the author name again is Talia Hibbert. She's on my list of reads as well, of diverse authors or Black authors. So we have total, let's get this together. So we have Kennedy Ryan, Natasha Bishop, y'all. I already said Nastasia. Mind. Natasha Bishop, Bolu Babalola. Who else am I missing? Oh, y'all, sorry. Because I have my books surrounded by me because I don't want to be too disorganized. I don't want to be too disorganized. So yeah. Those are the books that I have read and I am giving you reviews on. Now, here are the books that I'm trying to get into, okay? I think I mentioned this on my Mother's Day posting Sunday. So, Danielle Allen, Broken Clocks. This one seems so soulful. I have not read this yet. This is on the list. Okay, basically a TBR for June, but I've already read this, so I'm not gonna give you a synopsis of this again. But this is on a TBR coming up, and I'm looking forward to it. So again, the author's name is Danielle Allen. All right, another who on the list, girl. Give me some amazing references, y'all. And thank you so much to everyone who watched my last video. I got a great response from that video. And thank you, because your girl really tried. She tried. Okay? She tried. All right. Now, I'm that kind of person who will reference my list. I'm kind of semi-organized. So I have a book wish list on Amazon. I think I mentioned this before. And I have all the books I'm trying to get. Okay? Somebody's Wife by Robbie Renee. I have heard this on playback from other YouTubers, booktubers that I watch. Shaughnessy Schroeder is the main one I watch. And it's also her friend as well. I keep forgetting her name. But I will insert it here. Somebody's Wife was pushed through, okay? As you must read it. So Robbie Renee's Somebody's Wife. And something that had me like hooked is Finding My Way Out of Darkness by Brianna Michelle. That's on the list as well. And y'all, let's have a transparent moment right now. So I did not know this many Black authors existed. Like, I'm happily stunned, shocked, and in awe at all these authors I'm able to talk to y'all about right now. Like, they out here. And I'm like, where were you when I was reading? When I was like in high school. Now, different time, different period, different, theme of publication. But I'm just really proud and feel so grateful to have so many options to pick from and so many stories to read that are relatable and shows a different perspective. And I'm not knocking other authors either, because they do their thing. And I love them all. But it's just so refreshing and so warming and so grounding to find authors who write stories that are relatable, that I can like, oh yeah, I've been through that, I can relate. Do you know how good it feels to say I can relate, or having something to relate to? So thank y'all for writing these books, because they keeps me happy. I'm very happy reading these books. Okay, so Brianna Michelle. I'm gonna insert this book. It's called That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. Y'all, this cover art alone had me like, what? I want it. I want it. So her name is Kimberly Lemmings, and she is the author of That Time I Got Drunk and Saved the Demon. And the synopsis reads like this. All she wanted to do was live her life in peace. Maybe get a cat, expand the family spice farm, really. Anything that didn't involve going on an adventure where an orc might rip her face off. But they say the goddess has favorites, and if so, Sin is clearly not one of them. After Sin saves the demon Fallon in a wine-drunk stupor, Fallon reveals that all he really wants to do is kill an evil witch enslaving his people. And who can blame him? but now he's dragging Cinnamon along for the ride. Now, this seems very, very fun. Very, very intertwined. And almost, will this be in a paranormal the paranormal? I don't know if it's a paranormal read. I think so. This is in the genre of fantasy, romance, paranormal, dragons, and fiction. And Goodreads does rate this a 3.94. I have not. I have not read this yet, but it's on the list. So that concludes my diverse authors recs and what I'm reading, what I will read, and what I have already read. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was sweet and concise. If you have not, please consider subscribing. No. Please consider subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and sharing it with 80 friends or a billion. Okay? And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.